Bianca.
And I'm Steve Kobetko. This is E! News Daily.
Don't look for any nudity in It Could Happen to You, which premiered Tuesday night in New York.
I think it's a very sweet movie, and you know, next to some of the big gun movies, you know, it's with like the violence and what have you. This is a good thing, I think. So I'm just going here for some good, clean fun.
The film, which is about a cop who gives a waitress half a winning lottery ticket for a tip, was shot entirely on location in New York. The Big Apple was topic #1 at the premiere.
It brings a lot of money into the city, too, and it gives people a lot of opportunities for work.
There is a magic in New York. There's an energy that you find nowhere else.
I think every time I walk into this city, I just go ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da. It's amazing.
It Could Happen to You opens in theaters nationwide on Friday. Also opening this weekend is the special effects-laden The Mask, starring Jim Carrey. Greg Agnew takes a look at how the stunning effects were done and shows us how those same effects are being used to completely replace actors.
You have to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Do ya? Punks?
Jim Carrey may be the star of The Mask, but he shares the screen with a monstrous co-star in the form of startling visual effects.
The Mask officially opens Friday, but will be sneak previewed everywhere on Thursday night.
Of course, The Mask is the follow-up to Carrey's unexpected runaway hit, Ace Ventura: Pet Detective.
Most people weren't aware of me before Ace hit, but yeah, I mean, there's years and years and years of neurosis that goes into this.
Your number's still 911? Oh, righty then.
If I didn't have the work, I'd be up on the scaffolding somewhere with a high-powered rifle, probably.
Thursday, Jim tells us about The Mask and if he feels he's worth his new $7 million salary. The answer is yes. Also told me he's working out right now, getting in shape to play the Riddler for the upcoming Batman movie.
I think he's incredible. I don't know how he gets his face to do all those contortions.
The director said they saved $1 million on the special effects budget because of what he can do with his face, and I believe that.
I believe it, yeah. Coming up on E! News Daily, a candy company's sweet surrender to the Motion Picture Academy. ABC is on the top of the ratings heap. The network finished first last week, capturing 5 of the top 10 shows. CBS had a rare third-place finish, but there was no surprises in the top 5 shows. The veteran news magazine 60 Minutes was 5th. Seinfeld's Normal Shenanigans was good enough for 4th place. Grace Under Fire kept its cool in 3rd. Home Improvement carved out the 2nd spot. NBC comedy Frasier won the week for the first time ever. That should have the cast of ABC's Roseanne worried. Frasier is slated to go head-to-head with the ABC comedy this fall. The David and Goliath battle between a small candy shop owner and the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences is over. But this time, David didn't come out the winner. The legal fight was settled out of court. Frank Sheftel, the owner of a store called The Candy Factory, was being sued for making chocolate in the shape of Oscars. The candy figures were produced for a Columbia Pictures Oscar pre-party, but the Academy strictly protects its copyrighted statuette and decided to take Sheftel to court.
They were demanding at one point over $10,000, and of course there's no way that I could have settled for that. So I feel that we really put a campaign forth to try and tell them that we felt that what they were doing really was unfair, and that I didn't make that kind of money, and that I'm a small business and something like this could really ruin me.
Wednesday, he honored the settlement, turning over the molds to the Academy. Sheftel must also destroy all current stock in the Oscar shape and pay $1,500. But he took the opportunity to make one last special Oscar, surrendering with its arms in the air.
Did you say chocolate?
I did.
Surrender to me.
Really?
Just ahead on E! News Daily, Sophia Loren is the target of a protest.
And Amy Powell takes us to the circus to meet the kids who grow up with the greatest show on earth when we come back. Clear and Present Danger focuses on powerful people in Washington, and so did the film's premiere. Among the movers and shakers attending were Senator Ted Kennedy, Representative Joe Kennedy, Secretary of Defense William Perry, and former Joint Chiefs of Staff Chairman Colin Powell, a friend and fan of author Tom Clancy. Also on hand was Senator Sam Nunn, Chairman of the Armed Services Committee. Clear and Present Danger is the latest Clancy novel to hit the big screen, though the film's lead, Harrison Ford, was absent. Co-star William Dafoe was definitely clear and present. He offered his opinion why the event was held in Washington.
so much of the story deals with deception and corruption in places of power, and it's a good place. It plays on people's imaginations to put it in this context.
Clear and Present Danger opens in theaters nationwide on August 3rd. Sophia Loren is being criticized for promoting Italy's largest house of fur in a multi-million-dollar ad campaign. PETA, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, is appealing to the actress not to do the campaign. They've taken out an ad in a major Italian newspaper disapproving of Loren's decision to wear fur. The letter also praises actress Kim Basinger and model Naomi Campbell for helping to stop the fur industry. Basinger is Loren's co-star in the upcoming film Pret-a-Porter about the fashion industry. Ever dream of running away and joining the circus? Many of the kids in the circus didn't have to run away. They grew up under the big top. Amy Powell spent some time with the youngest performers in the Ringling Brothers and Barnum & Bailey Circus.
The daring young man on the flying trapeze is 15-year-old Miguel Vargas, a fifth-generation member of a circus family. Miguel has been performing for 7 years. His goal is to be one of the greats.
I'm working on a trick that's called the quadruple somersault. It's 4 turns in midair, and only 7 people have caught it.
Mastering that trick means 2 to 3 hours of practice a day. Miguel says it's worth it.
It's a great feeling, you know, especially when you come back from doing your trick and you hear all of the applause and you know you did a good job.
Trigger down, down, boy.
At age 7, Whitney Boger is the youngest performer. She's been doing her act with Trigger for 2 years, and she loves circus life.
You get to go places, meet different people, do different stuff.
12-year-old Diana Simbalikova doesn't speak much English, but she can say hula hoop. 6 months ago, Diana started with 1 hoop.
I only play like everybody, kids.
Just play, and you just kept putting 1 more on?
More.
She didn't stop until she got to 80. Diana may do something else one day, but for now, she's found a home in the circus. From Los Angeles, I'm Amy Powell for E! News Daily.
So to come on E! News Daily, Dino the dinosaur is creating legal problems in Bedrock.
And hold on to your hats, wiener dudes. We're off to the races.